What if I told you the most powerful skill you can master today isn't about working harder, but working smarter? What if focusing on the right things at the right time could help you unlock success in ways you never imagined? Stay with me to find out how focusing on what truly matters completely transformed my life. And it could transform yours too. There was a time when I felt like I was always busy, but never really getting anything important done. My days were filled with constant distractions, emails, meetings, notifications, and yet I felt stuck. It was exhausting. I was working hard, but the results didn't match the effort. I was achieving some things, but not the things that truly mattered to me. It wasn't until I stumbled upon Focus, the Hidden Driver of Excellence by Daniel Goleman that I realized how much I was missing. You've probably heard of Goleman before, especially if you've ever read his famous book, Emotional Intelligence. He has a unique ability to take complex scientific concepts and translate them into practical advice that anyone can apply. But Focus isn't just another book about time management or productivity. It's about something deeper, more fundamental to achieving excellence in life, our ability to direct our attention in meaningful ways. In this book, Goleman takes a deep dive into the science of focus and its profound impact on our success, happiness, and overall well being. And what struck me the most was the realization that focus isn't just about staying on task. It's about understanding where to focus, when to focus, and how to regain focus when we lose it. What does focus really mean? At its core, focus is the ability to control your attention. In an age of constant distractions, this ability has become a superpower. We live in a world that's designed to fragment our attention. Social media, emails, phone notifications, and endless to do lists. We often feel overwhelmed, trying to juggle everything at once, but it turns out that this isn't the way to achieve excellence. Goleman explains that there are three key areas of focus we need to cultivate in order to achieve personal and professional success: inner focus, other focus, and outer focus. Inner focus, understanding yourself. The first type of focus that Goleman talks about is inner focus. This is the focus on our own thoughts, emotions, and desires. It's the ability to tune into ourselves, to understand what truly matters to us, and to gain clarity on our personal goals and values. Inner focus is about being self aware. Before reading Focus, I often found myself rushing through tasks without ever stopping to ask whether I was working on the right things. Was I focusing on the goals that truly aligned with my values? Or was I just ticking off tasks because they were there? I rarely took the time to reflect on my emotions and how they might be influencing my decisions. Goleman argues that this lack of inner focus is one of the reasons so many people feel burned out, disconnected, and unfulfilled. Without inner focus, we lose sight of what's truly important, and we end up wasting time and energy on things that don't contribute to our overall well being. After reading this section of the book, I decided to dedicate more time to self reflection. I started journaling more regularly, asking myself questions like: what do I want to achieve in the next 5 years? How do I feel about the work I'm doing right now? This simple practice of checking in with myself allowed me to gain clarity and become more aligned with my values. Other focus, understanding others. The second type of focus Goleman discusses is other focus. This is the ability to understand others, their emotions, their needs, and their perspectives. Goleman explains that emotional intelligence is at the heart of effective communication and successful relationships. Before I understood the importance of other focus, I was often too focused on myself, my own work, my own thoughts, my own goals. But in the process, I was neglecting the people around me. I wasn't listening fully. I wasn't paying attention to how others felt. And that's something that impacted both my personal and professional relationships. In Goleman's words, empathy, understanding how others are feeling, is a key component of focus on others. When you're deeply empathetic, you can tune into the unspoken needs of others, improving your ability to connect and communicate. This hit me hard. How many times had I been in meetings where I was too focused on what I wanted to say, rather than truly listening to the other person? How many times had I rushed through conversations without certainly? How focus changed my life. After reading Focus, I made a conscious decision to change how I approached my daily life. I stopped trying to multitask and instead began to focus on the things that truly mattered. I realized that dedicating my attention to the things that aligned with my values made all the difference. I also made a commitment to check in with myself more regularly. I started to ask important questions like, what do I really want to achieve? And how do I feel about what I'm doing right now? This simple practice of self reflection helped me align my actions with my deeper goals, and it became easier to focus on what was truly important to me. The book also encouraged me to be more present in my relationships. I began to listen more attentively to the people around me, whether at work or in my personal life. I made a conscious effort to understand others' emotions and perspectives, and I found that doing so not only deepened my relationships, but also helped me communicate more effectively. It was amazing how much stronger my connections became when I truly focused on the people I was interacting with. Another key takeaway was the importance of seeing the bigger picture. Goleman's concept of outer focus challenged me to think beyond my immediate tasks and consider how my actions fit into the broader world around me. This helped me prioritize the things that were not only important to my success, but also to the people and the community around me. Understanding the long term effects of my decisions gave me a new sense of purpose and direction. Mastering focus, as Goleman explains, isn't just about being productive, it's about living with intention. I realized that focusing on the right things at the right time was the key to personal fulfillment and success. It wasn't about doing everything, but about doing the things that mattered most. The changes I made after reading Focus weren't just about improving my professional life. They had a profound impact on my emotional well being, my relationships, and my overall satisfaction. By understanding how to direct my attention in meaningful ways, I became more fulfilled, less stressed, and more connected to the things that really mattered. Now, I want to hear from you. How do you maintain focus in your own life? What's one area where you could improve your attention? Let me know in the comments below. If this story resonated with you, don't forget to hit the like button, share it with someone who might benefit, and subscribe for more content like this. Remember, focusing on the right things can transform your life, and I'm here to guide you on that journey. Let's focus on what truly matters together.